What's up, guys? How's it going? Indulger here, back again with another Fire Emblem Heroes video. This is Aether Rage week 53. Are we in 4 yet? I don't know. The weeks are just blurring together. Day 4. On the defensive side of things, we got back off the floor after a wipe with a 4-unit KO success. Let's take a look at this real quick, then we'll head to mock battles, then we'll head to today's fight. Again, if you're unfamiliar with my defense team, no changes. I generally don't like tweaking things midweek just because I'm lazy, and IS has really not made it easy to do so. I know you can lock your defense, but it'd be nice if you could lock your defense and tweak it while it's locked. Just throwing it out there, IS. That might be really nice, but anyway, we've got a Kranya. Okay, I thought this might be a close counter Kranya. If you're not running close counter Kranya, you probably should, right? I mean, she's got Desperation, she's got Vantage, she's got Quick Riposte. All of the special B skills in one. We've got a Hector, and this Hector is going to do something I've never seen done, and it's important to note. I'll call it out when it happens. We've got a Cecilia here. Free-to-play champion Cecilia. Looks like basically a free-to-play team. So here we go. Let's watch what they do. Again, I'm going to call out what happens here. So they intentionally don't use Hector's skill because they are going for the healing tower and they're trying to do as much damage as they can, which is a good idea. I really suggest to beat infantry pulse teams, they're normally squishy, go for the healing tower. In this case, I don't like putting the bolt tower there. I either like the bolt tower here or here. You'll have a much higher probability of hitting at least 2 rows if you put it here or here, but that's just my personal opinion. I have never changed the spot of bolt towers from here on my offense since the beginning of the game, but we'll see how that works out for them. So they get that bolt tower, hit and run, and then they use Hector to hit everyone. And let's look at this duo's indulgence. Ooh, I love things called indulge, because that's my name. It's a level 1. And I guess I completely misread how this works. Maybe you did too, so I want to take a moment to talk about it. This says if you use a duo skill between 1 and 3, it can be used a second time. Because it doesn't seem to be... I read this as you have to use it twice within 1 and 3. No, you just have to use the first one in that window. In this case, 1 to 3. If you level up the structure, I think it's like 1 to 4, 1 to 5, blah, blah, blah. Then you can use it again. But as we're going to see, I interpreted it wrong, and you can use that skill twice. So I don't know why you'd ever level it up. Nor do I know what they're doing. Why did they throw Hector over there, and then they're going to throw him back, and they're just going to hit 2 units? Oh, okay. Because they felt like this was enough. Okay. Okay. But if they make a fatal mistake, they don't see the trap. Oh, this Cecilia, I'm guessing they're like, oh, look at all this res I've got. 64 res. Res. She's going to buff a little bit. Oh, never mind. She doesn't have a preferred weapon. So no defense. Oh, no. Oh, no. Everybody gets panicked. That beautiful res is now down to 45. Because they did that, they've now activated my trap card, and I've got Wings of Mercy all over the place, so these people can go anywhere. Anybody giving any other buffs? No, there's no drives in place. I do not recommend super tank teams without drives, or distant guards, or something. Here's what's going to happen. Boom! Whoa! On the dot. I can't get much luckier than that. Thanks, Panic Manor. I've always believed in you. And then after that... Kaboom! Ooh, with a nice 69 damage. And just to make it worse, Sophia does another one-hit job on the Dancer. And because this Kranya is not running close counter, she's kind of dead-zo here. Yeah. So she could counter me if she had close counter, but nope. So this will wrap this up. And I can't get the finishing blow, but I mean, that should do it for the rest of the... You can finish Alm, and that's game over. So good game. Sometimes you miss a kill by 1 HP. Sometimes you get it on the dot, and things just fall apart. So, sorry, man or woman. But I had fun watching that one. I hate infantry pulse, but sometimes it feels good to watch. Alright. Let's go to the mock battle series everybody seems to like. I got quite a bit of a backlog. I'm going to try to go as fast as I can. We're going to fight Meru Meru Me. Let's just call him MMM. With my one and only team. And see what we can do. Like I said, I'm pretty much full on backlog for this rest of this week's light series. If you want to be a part of the program, just leave me a note. I will put you on the list. I just can't guarantee I'll be able to get to you this week, but everyone is welcome. Alright, so we had a bit of trouble with a flyer team. Oh, it's just mock, but we had a mock battle flyer team, which I'm going to call Megabyte again. I think it was Megabyte's team MB, because I've already forgotten what you told me it meant. So Megabyte had a really, really highly expensive flyer team. Looks like they're going basically ward, and then 1 goad. I love Gunther's skill. She basically debuffs everybody on the field. From this position, she can hit here or here, this triangle of death. But got a little mini wall on the right so I could hide a Conrad or another buffer over there. And they've got flyer formation on much of the folks here, but and a axe breaker hardy bearing on Gunther. Wow, that's expensive. But because she can't get to me and there's just one dancer, and that dancer is going to be baited, I'm not afraid of her. So all I have to do is just come up the side. And we'll see what happens here. So I am gonna bait that dancer. But that dancer is just gonna do minus 80 damage and she's dead. And now we're gonna get hit by Micaiah and she's dead. All my HP's back. Next up is the archer Loki and she's dead. Next up is Camilla. And guess what? She's dead. So now that bolt tower is gonna not trigger because it's not turn 3. But I'm gonna let Ike handle this Gunther because I mean this is an Ike killer, right? This is meant to be an Ike killer. You got Triangle of Depth, Axe Breaker, Hardy Bearing, and she gets a debuff on me. It's not gonna be enough though. It's still not gonna be enough.
What's next?
And I'm gonna utilize the fact that it's not enough.
The glimmer of life.
Gale Force, no Gale Force. Let's have Conrad hang out there. He's giving some drive defense. I'm happy that's not enough because now she won't be able to finish me. I can get rid of the bird person. Heal up. And at this point, I want her to start beating. And she's lost her Axe Breaker now, so she's not going to go after Ike. I want her to start beating up in air. Because that's the only way I can sort of get out of this mess. In case that's the trap, I want to be able to have air involved. So I'm going to go over here, test the trap. It was the trap. She's got okay defense. I got her chilled. This is the reason why we run chill attack on our bonus unit, or try to anyway. So when we're down to the end game, we try to nerf as much as we can the final unit. And at this point, again, I want air there, but I want to help Ike. She's not going to try to KO herself, so let's put Conrad in position to get that Aether next turn. Take that one hit. And we still can't get it yet, can we? That's too bad. When I tested this, I put myself in a better position. So let's do it one more time. Don't really want to put
Yes.
you in harm's way,
It's all for you. Orders?
so I won't.
Right.
The glimmer of life. What's next?
Should still be able to take a hit. Not going to double me. Not going to get a special off. And now,
Understood.
Death's caress. Understood.
that's it. Good game, Meru. MMM. Appreciate it. I like it. I normally do fairly well on fireballs. I know what you're trying to do there with that Guntra, but I guess that letting you know it doesn't work. Especially if she doesn't go first. So, but it was a good attempt to kill my Ike. You guys are just trying to kill my Ike. It makes me sad. Next up, we've got Matt93. Matt93 has been a frequent commenter on the channel for a few months now, I believe. So, thanks for hanging out with me, Matt. Let's have some fun here. We've got two dancers. This is an infantry pulse team. But a couple concerns I have. There is a wall on the right, so I can buff and just easily skate up and get the Aether. The healing tower's over there, which I could snipe. I could snipe fairly easily, actually. I could do that with a smite over here and the repo air, get that, run away. But I don't need it because nothing here is going to be dangerous enough to kill me, and I'll show you. So, let's get... This is simply just a walk up,
What's next?
tank some stuff, because we're going to get some clogged toilet action here with this fact that they can't run. I call it the clogged toilet, where it's just like it's a bottleneck. All the Aether's over there, so I'm just going to send my brigade to this side. I don't know if Conrad is in danger.
The glimmer of life. Yes.
Let's see. I have mulligans after all. The point of this is to show you how the defense works. And then yet again, I didn't. Maybe I did. I went over the units. Sothis is just not a good Ike killer at all, unless she's running Hardy Bearing. In this case, that action didn't do too much because Lucina's fronting. And I think I can just move up.
It's all for you.
Even if I fail, let's try it. So I could shove, test the trap,
Orders?
kill Lucina. I haven't beat it this way. It might actually involve a clog here that we'll need to try, but let's do that for now. There are no more defensive people on the field, so I don't need Conrad to help.
Glimmer of life.
We
Death's
can just set ourselves up.
Yes.
No need to be risky. We're just going to leave that there because it's not hurting anyone. See what we got. 2 dancers left and 2 units, but because the dancer's in a weird position, the dancer's going to go first. It's going to heal me completely. And the dancer's already used because they used a rally trap, it used a harsh command, and then lightning bolt happens.
It's all for you.
Dead Thrasher.
Yes.
Start collecting some Aether. You're going to be dead.
Death's caress.
I don't need to move. You'll get healed a bit. I can one-shot. The squishy Sonya, that's her weakness, is that she's just a glass cannon.
Very well.
The glimmer of life.
Orders?
What's next? Yes.
We'll wrap this up. So thanks, Matt, for this fight. Decent core. I think you might need to change the positions around because, like I said, I can clog toilet that action right there and not let them move, and the dancers end up wasting rallies. But if you want me to try it again or any other tips, let me know. But thanks for the fight. We're going to finish with Term. And this one doesn't have a dancer. If you recall some of my... I need to make like a quiz, see if you guys remember my my catchphrases. One of my catchphrases is, been a long time. No dancers, no problem. We'll see if that's the case here. We've got a Tile 2, a Sias, who needs to eat some A skill. Get a Garrick with Fire Sweep. We've got Marth, Arvis, Julia. Alright. So let's see what our boy Ike can do today. Again, there's a big wall all over the place, and there's a natural barrier with the forest, so I would just open this up. Open it up a bit so they can escape. But the main issue here is Garrick with Fire Sweep. I'm not going to be able to kill him for a while. War God's Tome just doesn't, to me, work well in AR, especially during late season, because he's not going to get any of these chills off, most likely, because his res is not going to even beat Ike's res, and Ike's res isn't nothing to write home about. So I'm just going to merely try to tank this. I didn't even look at this Panic Manor, but okay, I'm good. It's a 50. I could clip that later if I wanted to. And then finally, I'm just going to come up this side. I don't think I'm in any danger of anybody breaking through. Again, with no Dancer, no problems. We want to leave Lucina where she's at because she is Ike's best friend forever and helps him charge his Aether. One of the top questions I've got regarding Ike is, should I build him? I would say yes, but I would highly encourage you to have either a Lucina or a Na or somebody with infantry charge or whatever that skill's called. Alright, so I think we can take the Garrick out now. We just whittle him down, finish him off, get that air out of there. And with no Dancers, again, we can just walk up the side, get that Aether. And no one's going to rush us to death. That's one of the concerns in the end game. With no Dancer, they can't all attack at once. They used a rally. And Ike is just going to plow through everything, whether it be colorless, red, blue, green, whatever. It doesn't matter. Ike doesn't care. He indiscriminately kills everything. We are getting hit by Tactics Room, so I have to test the trap if I wanted to go any further.
The glimmer of life. Death's caress. What's next?
Wings of Mercy? You do have Wings of Mercy, so I don't want to step forward.
Yes.
So I'm just going to sit here. Uh-oh, I might have made a mistake, because if Marth moves first, then Tile 2 is going to go and hit air. But I think air can take it.
Understood.
We'll see what happens. Oh, they got healed. Never mind. And she moved first because of the rally anyway. So in a hypothetical situation where if Marth would have moved first, that rally wouldn't have existed. There could have been a dangerous Wings of Mercy there, but many factors in play. Healing Tower was there. Marth didn't get to that damage threshold. And now we just need to see if we can get that Aether without dying. Let's see if Conrad can do it. I'm curious. Conrad, can you take a Tile 2 with a Glimmer? I think you can.
It's all for you.
Yes. The glimmer of life.
Just in case you can't, let's give you a little bit of buffs with Lucina. Beautiful. Conrad, I love him this season as a res soak. I mean, I went Barrier Lance. Kept his default A skill, and then with the airs here, he gets to pretty decent res. And that's going to do it. That'll do it for today's mock battles. Like I said, if you want to be a part of the program, send me a note, comment below. Again, leave me your in-game name if you have a request, if you're already part of my friends list, because I just can't keep track of everyone's in-game name and their YouTube names. So, appreciate that. Like I said, I'll get you on the queue, and we'll fight you eventually. Okay, no news to report. Rucker Sieges is coming, but that's about it. The Farfetch banner should be dropping in a couple days, so I'm going to try to make a reactions video because I do want to talk about Jill, or the disappointment that Jill's not in the game. So I think that's coming. I don't know, it's dropping the 19th. I always forget. IS is weird about their Sunday videos, so we'll see about that. So there's the team we're going to fight with. We're going to fight once today, a double up. Again, double up has significantly changed the channel for me. So we used to fight 16 times a week. Now it's dropped to 8 if you just double up every day. You don't have any stumbles along the way. Been working out well. Again, I like to fill these daily videos about 30 minutes. Okay, we've got a scoring team with Yoon, who's always been my favorite scoring team, or scoring unit, because she just has never been able to kill any of the tanks that I run. Well, the first thing that jumps out to me without looking at any of the skills is, wow, that looks appealing, because no one can stop me. So we're going to look at some skills and see if I can change, if it changes my mind. But if I break this crap out of the way, put Ike here to start, I can't smite him, but I don't have a swap. I wish I had a swap this week. I could shove him with Lucina, he just goes right there, but I want Lucina to help, so how else can I get Ike there? I guess a repo. Maybe? Repo here, Ike's here, repo, he ends there. Lucina's hanging out over here, smite. Lucina goes in the back. Alright, let's look at those skills. Does anybody have a lunge to get me off this? Not that I see. Not that I see. So we can get that first Aether and get that one. This looks like a possible easy victory if we don't screw it up. I've said that before. One of the problems with me is arrogance and overconfidence. In AR, it's a killer. But we've got just a beautiful location of this panic manor. Everyone's getting panicked. Red's not going to get any attack. There's one dancer who's got rallies, just the Fae in a weird spot. I don't get that. I don't think that's a proper rally, guys, unless is there air orders? This just seems like a scoring team, and this person doesn't necessarily care about the ins and outs and intricacies of AR defense. No offense taken, I hope, but this doesn't seem to synergize well. I just don't understand what this does. What this means Faye can rally Yoon or Tharja, and I don't think Yoon wants the speed. So I guess it's for Tharja. I mean, it seems clear. They're trying to get Tharja's Hex off. But doesn't Tharja kind of need the rally so she gets it off? Because she's just going to get panicked now. Alright. Enough critique and analysis. Let's just do this. Again, like I said, I think I want Ike here so I can repo somebody. Maybe it's this air. So maybe we break this with Ike, break this with air. Air comes down turn 2. That leaves basically where we're at here. These are gone. This air repos Ike. Ike ends there. No, that won't work. So maybe these two gotta move. Because I need air in a position to smite. Let's try that again. Air breaks this. Ike breaks that. Repo with this air. But then how the hell does Lucina get up here? Okay, well, Lucina just moves up turn 1 up there. Yeah, that should work. Let's break it down one more time because I like making sure things work. Lucina's going to use her turn 1 to move up here. We're going to break this with Ike. Break this with this air. And then just end our turn, I suppose. Next turn, we reposition. That puts air and Ike here. Conrad can repo the airway. Yes. Ike is now here. Smite. He can actually go, and then Lucina can move here. Is there any way... We've got 2 flyers, but they're not... There's no rally traps. There's no flyer formation or air orders or anything like that. Alright, I think I've got my solution. Hope I talked it out. Hope you guys followed that. Let me know if you guys like hearing my thoughts. Some other players just don't say anything for a while, but I like talking it out and breaking it down for you guys. See, you know, how to do some of these tricky maneuvers, because AR's kind of won and lost in the first turn. If you don't set yourself up, you could be vulnerable to timeouts, and by turn 3, you kind of want your bolt tower to be in a position to help you. And I don't think we're going to utilize it too much because that healing tower is in a place I really can't get. But like I said, the first thing that jumped out to my mind is this defensive panel. There's nothing that's gonna break me. There's ethers and moonbows, but I don't see it.
Your orders.
So let's move Lucina up. Let's break this with Ike.
Death's caress.
Again, there's no traps. Nobody's got restore. We're gonna break that. And like I said, I don't think we need to move any further. We can end our turn here. Ike's getting full buffs with my tactics.
The glimmer of life.
Repo, smite, move. Let's end turn. Excuse me. It's turn 2, so we'll get that bolt tower next time.
Yes. Death's caress.
Repo number 1, repo number 2, smite.
Orders.
Do I want to attack Faye? Not really. It kind of buffs her ether up. This is a 45 panic manner. If it was a 60, I might be a little hesitant, but it's not. I could simply just move Lucina here. Ike's not going to get an attack buff, and he is getting chilled. Oh, here's a concern. If Ike doesn't finish Tharja, which I don't know, she does have really crappy defense, but she is a red. Could she be danced and then go after Lucina, who doesn't have great res, and that's a lot of speed? Remember my arrogance thing? I'm discounting this stupid tree. I'm discounting it as not able to get past me. I could have done the same thing and just left Lucina alone, and I think that would have been sufficient. Now I'm concerned my girl's in danger, because she didn't get any res buffs. Oh well, we're here now. Let's see what happens. Come on, I gotta kill this Tharja. It's gonna be a rally. Oh, okay. Didn't expect that, did ya? Well, thankfully, Lucina's got competent enough res, so it wasn't the end of the world. Yeah, I suppose I should have expected. She did die, though, thankfully. I suppose I should have expected Faye to go on that panel. Alright, it's gonna be a while to get rid of this garbage dump. So, but Faye's not really that strong. I stop dragon attacks, don't I? Or no? Yeah, so I just need to put an air up there. An air up there. Just rhyming all kinds of things today. Alright, I think we just want to kill the Azura. I don't want to be too hasty about it, but
Understood.
there really is no other move for Lucina to make. It's kind of it.
The glimmer of life.
I don't want to test the trap because I don't want to put Faye in a position where she could be gravitied and then she's just gonna die. So I think I just want to do that. I can't go there. Can Faye kill Lucina?
The glimmer of life.
It is a bit of a problem because... Okay, well here's something. If it is the gravity trap, Ike's not going to get affected by it. Yeah, let's test it. If it is, it's not a big deal. Why? Because I can repo out of it. And now Faye's stuck.
Yes. Death's caress.
So that worked out okay. She's gonna get healed and be on another defense panel.
The glimmer of life.
Can kill her at any time.
Understood.
Probably should have seen that there's any way I could have got up there. Oh, there still is!
Caress.
Haha! Smite horsies.
The glimmer of life.
Alright, let's think about this. I mean, do I want to bother? Let's just let Ike handle this. It might work, but it might be weird, so let's just let Ike handle this. There you go. No need to get cute on player phase. This channel's all about enemy phase anyway. So there you have it. Yeah, I got tricked by that Azura, but and you got me. You did get me. Like I said, that stupid forest was baiting me. It's happened a few times, relatively recently. All right, that's all I got. It's a good episode, about right on the dot, 30-minute mark, like I like to shoot for. Like, comment, and subscribe for more Fire Emblem Heroes videos. Have yourselves a great day, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.